Hey everybody, this is Emran. I am back with Hitman 3, which time we are playing the Colorado map. I understand that the Colorado map, a lot of people are frustrated with. I have a lot of trouble with it, so I hope that this video will help break it down, make it nice and simple. I'm going to do this run as if I had never done Colorado before, which requires me to exit out through the tornado shelter that is located inside of the mansion. Once you've completed it for the first time, all the other exits open up, but I'm going to do this run as if we were just going into this map for the very first time, so that I can show you a nice and easy way to complete this challenge. Some people do find this a little bit harder of a map, and I'll explain why here in just a moment. But in order to do this, the only thing that I'm going to bring in is I'm bringing in the modern lethal syringe. This syringe specifically is obtained from Sapienza, the Italy map, and it's obtained by reaching level 2. So by the time you get to Colorado, you should have access to this. I'm not bringing in a pistol, not even my custom 5mm that I love so much, not having anything else smuggled in, and I am not bringing in any other piece of gear. If I wanted to, if I had the availability, I could bring in another syringe. Either the Antique Lethal or the Lethal Mark II are the ones that I have available. Any other syringe would work. What that would allow you to do is if you brought in a second syringe, you could just modify how I take out the first target, and it would also allow you to complete this Name Your Poison challenge, where you kill all 4 targets using poison. I am not going to do that, however, for this video, because I'm going to try to keep it as simple as I possibly can. We are going to start off in that starting location, as I said, as if you were going to Colorado for the very first time as a level 1. The outfit that I'm going to wear is the Black Dragon that you will see me wearing all throughout these videos. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to make it as simple as we possibly can, so simple that a bald guy can do it. While everything is loading in, hope you all are having an amazing day. And we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to immediately go around. We're going to jump through this window. Right on the other side of this window, there's going to be a coin. We're going to go ahead and pick that coin up. That's part of why I didn't worry about bringing any coins in as a distraction. Go ahead and turn off this generator right here. What that's going to do is there's 2 guards here. One of them is going to come check it out. You want to make sure that you don't subdue the guard before he turns the generator back on. I'll show you that here in just a second, and then I'll explain why. So he's coming around. He's going to turn that generator on. He's going to kick it, and then you'll see a little bit of a spark. And there you go. And at that point, go ahead and subdue him. Now, the reason why you want to wait until he turns it back on is if you subdue him too soon, another guard will come to that area and check out why the generator is off, and then he'll see you dragging the body here. And you don't want that. So we're going to go ahead and take his disguise. And now I'm just going to show you on the map, this disguise, there are 3 areas that you need a specific disguise to get in. I just took a disguise. The disguise that I just took will not grant me access to any of these areas. So in the training ground, this demolition area right here, that is one disguise. This area with the barn and the shooting range, that is a second disguise. And then you have the house. That is a third disguise. The disguise that I just took, even though it's part of the militia, will not grant me access to any of those areas. Not a single one. Which is part of why I think people find this map so frustrating. You have to be specific to the area that you're trying to get to. So we're just going to continue on. Right down the main road here. As we're going by, I'll show you those areas. Over to my right is that demolition area. That does require a specific disguise. You can see those guys there are wearing it. Up here is the barn and the shooting area. I'm not going to highlight their disguise quite as much just because eventually I will be wearing it. And then there's the mansion where you have to have a third disguise. We're just going to come around to the chemistry shed. We're going to get ready. We're going to toss this coin basically right at the corner of this shed just like that. What that's going to do, that's going to distract this guard right here, have him come check it out. As soon as he gets out of the sight of this guy that's inside the shed, we're going to choke him out. So right about now, just choke him out. And we're going to go ahead and take the body and hide it in this container. While we're waiting for this guard here to turn around, he's smoking a cigarette. We're just going to come around and show you. I don't have a lockpick with me, so this door is currently locked. As soon as this guy finishes up, which he just did, Come up behind him. We're going to choke him out. Store the body in this locker here and take his disguise. Got that. Biggest thing you want to remember, make sure you pick up this weapon, and we're just going to drop it in this trash can right here. And then right about here, we're just going to drop our coin. And then we're going to pick up a wrench. While I'm waiting for my first target, remember that door that I showed you that was locked before? As soon as you go out it, you can go back in it. It's one of the neat little features of the game. If you go the right way, the door will remain permanently unlocked. You don't have to lockpick it at that time. Right now we're just hanging out. Our first target's about to come in. This is where if I had that second syringe, that second lethal syringe, you could take out this target using that, and the rest of the video would all go through the Name Your Poison challenge by killing all 4 with poison. He's coming in. He's going to see my coin. That's got his question mark over his head. Because I do not have that, I'm just going to come up. I'm going to choke him out. I'm going to snap his neck. And because I snapped his neck, I have to make sure I hide the body. Now, he's going to drop a few items that we're going to need. He's going to drop a couple keys. And then he's going to drop also lethal poison pills. There they are. So we're actually going to use those pills immediately to take out our second target. So go ahead and switch over to the wrench. We're going to use that as a distraction. And then we're going to come up to, you see the little roof of the greenhouse right there? We're going to go to that greenhouse. And our second target is actually right there on the screen. And come around the greenhouse, duck down. And we just want to toss the wrench. We're going to toss it as far as we can just to make sure that nobody's looking this way. They're all looking back over there. I'm going to turn off this generator. What that's going to do is that's going to cause the guy that's in the greenhouse to come out and check out what's going on. So as soon as he exits out, let's just go ahead and go in behind them. This water bottle right here, we're going to poison. And Penelope Graves, one of our targets, is going to come drink that. That's this person right here. She's going to come drink out of that water bottle. And that's going to kill her, and it won't matter that she gets discovered, because it will be a poison kill. Poison kills don't count if the body is found, which is really nice. I'm going to come back behind this shooting range. I'm going to jump this barricade. And we're going to run up these stairs here. As soon as we get to the top, we want to make sure that we duck down. And you notice it says trespassing at the bottom left. I am not in the right disguise for this area. So there's 2 guards here. They're paying attention to what's going on downstairs. We just don't want to get too close. We're going to take this back here, get in this disguise. Now we are in the right disguise for this area. So we're just going to come down here. There's Penelope Graves getting killed by that poison when we poisoned her water bottle.
Graves is down.
And you'll notice both of our targets that are remaining are here right now. I am not going to do anything yet. Sean Rose is going to have to wait. That's this target that's closest to me. We are going to go ahead and take care of Pavardi, which is the one with the green cap there. So now we're just waiting for a minute.
Burgess is the best of the lot. He just needs to lie down and take a shot of Vanadine. The team will do a few runs in the meantime.
So we're on schedule.
We're on schedule, Rose. Quit micromanaging. I know my shit. Same as you.
We'll see.
So now we're just waiting. Sean Rose is going to turn his back here in a few minutes, and that's when we're going to take out Pavardi.
It's Rose. I'm heading over to the house now. Tell your keyboard jockeys to prepare for a quick sit-rep.
So now we're just waiting. Rose is going to turn around and he's going to walk past me. As soon as he does that, we're going to crouch down just so we're not spotted. And we're going to go ahead and hit her with that lethal syringe. And that's going to take care of her. We're going to cut through this shooting range, take a nice little shortcut. And remember that first guard that we took out and we hid in this box on the outside? We're actually going to take that disguise right now. That's going to grant us access to the house. So we're going to cut around up this ramp. There is a camera on the front porch. You want to try to avoid that. So in order to do that, we're going to jump up on the porch. And we're going to go ahead and enter. And then we're going to tamper with this clock. That's going to cause Sean Rose to hang out. Now we're going to unlock this door. We actually do have a key. That was one of the items that we got off of our first target. There's an enforcer down here. Just make sure you're careful around him. Don't get spotted. Like I almost did right there. That was really, really close. As soon as he turns around, we're going to run downstairs and grab something. We're just waiting for him to turn around. Go ahead and come down here. There's a syringe on top of that shelf. That's what we came down here for. Rose is messing with the clock. I'm going to go ahead and stick him.
Sean Rose confirmed down. Nicely done.
Get him down the stairs. We almost got spotted there again. We were really close to getting spotted there. We're going to leave him right on the edge of the stairs right there. That's all 4 of our targets killed. And as soon as this guard walks up, we just want to make sure we choke him out just so he doesn't see us taking that last guy downstairs. So now, like I mentioned, we have to exit out through the tornado shelter. So we're going to come down the stairs, bring Sean Rose with us.
47. It appears the door to the tornado shelter is protected by a biometric lock. To gain access, you need Sean Rose's body, or something equally convincing.
And guess who we have? We have Sean Rose. That's going to grant us access to this bunker here. If it's your first time playing the map, there are a couple things you have to examine in the room. You'll get a couple little cutscenes. There is a third one here that would be on the desk as well, I believe. But I don't have that prompt showing up to verify. And we just go ahead and exit out. While we get through that, I'm just going to go ahead and skip this part. As you see, it is still 5 stars. We did get Silent Assassin. As I mentioned, we changed disguises a few times, so we did not get Silent Assassin suit only. And as I mentioned, when I did the kill, if you would have killed that first guy using one of the lethal syringes, it would also have completed that Name Your Poison challenge. So if you were to plan that and do all 4 targets with poison, it would complete that one challenge. As I did not want to do, I wanted to keep this as simple as I possibly could. I wanted to show you that it can be done just by bringing in 1 syringe, which by the time you get to Colorado, you should have access to. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all of your comments, views, and support, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you.